Hello everybody. Welcome to my first video, trying all my settings out, making sure everything's properly working. I do plan on streaming um, other games. The first one's probably going to be Elden Ring. I created a character earlier and tried to make a video about it. My settings were all messed up, so I am doing this test now by playing some Megabonk. And let's get started. Megabonk is a really fun and simple game. If you ever played Vampire Survivors, it's basically that, but in 3D version. So the whole point of the game is just to pick a character, pick the right items, and just make a really powerful build that eventually, if you do well enough, you will completely just destroy everything and your frames as well. Lots of things on the screen equals death to your frames. I'm gonna start off with, let's see. I like Bandit. Bandit's pretty cool. Didn't buy this skin. I'm gonna buy it now. Confirm. Very simple. Just gonna be showing you the I'm gonna do tier 3 of the forest map, which is the easiest map. But once you start going up in tiers, that's when it gets like hectic and all the enemies are way tougher. And if you don't have like a proper build or have like the proper items synchronizing with your build, then you're gonna have a rough time. But here we go. As you can see, the enemies are all trying to kill me. They usually walk towards you, try to close you in, try to trap you. I'm going to increase the volume up a little bit because the music is great. Nice volume. Maybe not too much, but yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, so basically just trying to survive, kill some little minions. Every time you pick up a little crystal, it gives you XP, and that XP will, cause you to level up. And every time you level up, you have a couple options to pick towards your build. So say if I want to keep upgrading my weapon, I will click on the weapon upgrade, or I could pick one of these books, which will help me with my build by giving me like projectile speed or extra shield, stuff like that. And then you got these buttons down here at the bottom. One is the banish, skip, and refresh, and that just helps you, tune up your build a little bit better. Like in case, like say, I don't want this shield tome to come up in the future of this run, so I just hit banish and get it right here. So yeah, just surviving. There's little landmarks scattered across the map. This thing right here, the Shrine of Suck. If you have a little bit too many crystals just hanging out, you push that button and everything will come up to you. Slutty Rocket, good item. So as you kill enemies, they also start dropping coins and stuff like that. And you can use those coins to buy some of these chests, and they'll give you items, kind of like Risk of Rain, where they have like a whole bunch of like different benefits to your character. Let's check it out. So we got the wrench, charges up the shrine and increase % of rewards. And what's that's referring to is one of those things right there. That is a shrine. So what we have to do is basically stand in its area, wait for it to charge, and then once it's done charging, you get a cool little benefit that you could add to your build. So right now, I'm taking quite a bit of damage from the bad guys, so maybe some HP redo. The cool thing about this game is that if you're going down a hill, you just slide, pick up speed. free item. Key, nice. That's always useful. So it's random, but sometimes you get like these power-ups that drop on the floor, and that can like help you out in some stick situations. Like there's this nuke right here, it just blows up everything in my area. I'm gonna save you a little bit of time. These little guards right here, they give you some extra money and some extra XP. So basically at the beginning, you just wanna focus on trying to find those like shrines or anything else. Get off with the run. That's how you make yourself stronger. If you just worry about going after enemies and you know pick up any shrines that will help you out, you can have a bad time. Jumping, dodging. I was hoping my HP regen would help me out a little bit more. Looks like there's a statue over there and a shrine of suffering there. Chest plate. Oh, golden gloves. There's a shrine over here, something like that. There's also a microwave in there, and microwave is basically an insert item, and it'll make a copy of your items. Pick a range, help me pick up more ores. That's the thing. So yeah, if I had a blue item, if I could blue, make a copy of that. Getting out some money. Oh, the burger. So, give me a chance of dropping a burger and then healing myself. Oh, this took some damage. Be careful. Let's see. Oh! One of the bosses just spawned. Whenever you're doing a run, there's a total of 3 bosses, and they'll spawn at different intervals. The last boss, though, you gotta find the boss shrine and you gotta activate that yourself. In the meantime, just kill the boss as fast as possible so he's not like annoying you with his attacks. They move pretty slow. Once you get to the higher levels, they move pretty fast. If they touch you, it hurts quite a bit. Like if I get touched by this boss right now, I'll probably get one shot. So dodging, weaving. I'm gonna pick up this region tone. Oh, once you defeat the boss, he'll drop the chest. Let's see what he gave us. And an elite spawn increased by 15%. This sounds really good with the scythe, because the scythe gets stronger as you kill the elite spawns. Which elite spawns are like the monsters with the crown on top, and those are like the bigger baddies with more HP and more damage. I'll take it. See, these are the elite bosses. More annoying. Golden chest. Let's see what these golden chests right here are just free chests that don't require any money. Nice. I'm gonna try to go back to the chest with this round. That goes Ooh, socks. These are great. Movement speed is always great in this game. Rockets. There's a statue head over there. And these statue heads are basically free items. Oh crap. I'm getting overwhelmed. But I want to touch that statue. There we go. Ooh, a legendary. Sounds good to me. Let's pick it up. I'll extra fire, extra damage. I definitely extra regen. So you see the red little thingies that pop up on the screen? That's happens whenever you're close to the boss, the final boss. This you click at any time and it'll spawn the final boss. Usually it's suggested that you use items and make yourself pretty powerful before the final boss, as he is quite tanky. What do we get? Some lifesteal, some size. What do we get? Power up and increasing my speed. I'm gonna banish the gold. Extra crit, nice. This right here, the shady guy, becomes the shady guy. He'll sell you some items. Sometimes they give you legendary items, and sometimes, just regular items. That shrine, extra jump, shield, or attack speed. The rockets coming at him. Attraction is good just because it'll draw in all the far little diamond things. Thundermates. Nice. Clap them cheeks. Yeah, this game's a lot of fun, very addicting, very simple. It's one of those games that you can really have like a movie or something in the background with this. Evasion of thorns, I like it. This shrine right here, if you click on it, it'll increase the amount of bosses that's spawned. And if you're building good enough, they'll get extra rewards for bosses that you build. So far, I don't know if I could, if my build is powerful enough to do that. Nice. Ooh, cooldown is good. Okay, projectile count. I'll get extra rocket. That means lots of bad guys are about to spawn on your own. And you don't have your build, you can get easily overwhelmed and die. Luckily, I'm doing alright. Chest. Nice. Now if I just move around with some money, that's the sure I missed something. Ooh, quantities. More stuff. Quantity's gonna give me those extra rockets. Down some more rockets coming out. So now you're gonna see lots of rockets coming out. increase. Let's see what we get. Projectile speed or extra shield. We'll grab some extra shield just in case. Get some damage. Oh, Chunk Hand the Turtle just came out. Oh, and he got murdered. Nice. That's a good sign right there. There's one boss who's getting up like that. Now the first round is kind of easy. You just, trying to increase your power as best as possible. Then once you start going into like the next area, they'll get really rough. All the enemies will get really tanky. What was that sound? That sounded like a fire up. I don't see it. Well, there's a shrine over there, but it looks like it's bugged out, or glitched, because it's not supposed to be in the wall like that. What the heck? Can I still get it to it? Nope. Okay. Never seen that before. Oh. Rip to the shrine. Oh, stuck right there. And a regular shrine. It looks like I already got that shrine. Because it doesn't have the little exclamation point above it. Keep looking around. Oh, I just noticed the time. Okay, so I have about 40 seconds to beat the boss, or else some ghosts are going to start appearing, and these ghosts are very powerful, and they could kill me. And my run, so like that. Gems, and then I'm gonna try to kill the boss in 20 seconds. Okay, go. Nice, doing great damage, Traction. What does that mean? Let's go. More damage. Nice. So, once the little ghosts start appearing at the end of the round, you can either choose to go to the next area, or you could grind for a little bit. As the time progresses though, these little ghosts are going to get stronger and harder to kill, so if you wait around for way too long, you might die. But it is good to farm it for a little bit. That way you're a little bit stronger. I just heard a chest. You usually start getting stronger in like increments of like a minute. So 37 seconds. Not too bad, manageable. And once you get to the minute mark, you'll see that the ghost will start changing color. Yeah, that's really cool. Let's see. 4 seconds. Legendary. Let's see. Yeah, let's get started. Okay. Oh, chest. Chest door right here. Nice. And I got some gloves. Nice. Okay, here comes the black gloves. And they're fast, very fast and aggressive. And once they start hitting me, they can knock me out of this area. And eventually corner me and murder me. But for right now, I'm doing pretty good. Good. So I'm gonna go to the next area. Just in case. So second area, same thing, it's just a little bit harder. So all the items are reset and you're basically looking around. This shrine right here with the sword summons extra hard enemies, but if you manage to kill them, you'll get a free item. I don't know what happened to the enemies, because I should have gotten a free item. Okay. looks like this one is just hold on. Oh, there he is. There's the last guy. There we go. Free chest. Ooh, medkit, medkit. Spots. Shrine somewhere. Oh, there's a shrine right there. Yeah. And invasion of lifesteal. Actually, it's good. These are the skills right here. You can click on them. They increase the amount of enemies that start attacking you. So the more enemies you kill, you know, the more XP you earn, and you know, in theory, you know, the stronger you get. But if your build sucks and you know increase that difficulty, then you kind of screw yourself over. Quantity is great. Chest. Nice. Shrine right here. If you're ever curious as what your stats look like for a run, you could always pause the game, and if you look to your right where it says stats, you could see what you increased so far in your run. Next, you can see my HP regen is pretty high. My crit chance is not that bad. Not too bad so far, not too bad. Okay, and resume. Ooh, down, rockets. Oh, and there's a microwave over there. So now I can show up on the microwave. Basically stick an item in there. Oh, he just uses a random item of the same tier. And seeing as I only have 2 blue items, one of them will disappear. This does extra damage, and this gives me extra coins whenever I run around. I'm gonna choose the extra coins. There's ways to pull my item from microwave. And let's go. Now we have 2 blue, even though my blue item, my other ones have the damage. And now I make it. Shield. There and over there. Oh, for boss. Oh, this one nuking. Nice. Maybe I should use the extra boss thing. I think for the next boss I'll have these bosses. But at the same time, I think I also increase the final boss. So I might have these final bosses. So hopefully my damage will get enough to go over the final boss. This time I never pay attention, so I have to. I usually like to find the boss though for I like to know that. Projectile account. Nice. Item, some watch, which is expedient, which is good. Around the shrine over there. There's a shrine over there. I have 6 minutes of one time. Oh, but let's check over here. Yeah. Okay. Coming. Hopefully I can survive. I think I have plenty of damage to survive. Everything's just dying. There's so many enemies, but it can get a lot worse. Sometimes when there's so many enemies, they start top of each other. It's kind of freaky. More triangles. Ooh, there's a guy with a golden hat over there. So that means that he's gonna have a legendary item. Okay, what do you have to be sure? Ooh, okay, okay. This one will protect me just in case it gets a little bit rough. So I think I'm gonna pick this. It's like a last resort to save the situation. Check out here. Ooh, okay. This is like a little poison damage. Chance is always good. Extra chance. Double the damage. Ooh, good chest. Get that. Now get even more missiles. That's a little bit broken. Maybe I should start part of my other one. I'm gonna get another extra boss. Just because I have so many rockets and I think I get the damage. And let's say bucket. Let's see if I screwed myself over or not. I don't think I did, but yeah, let's see. I should probably head back towards the boss. Oh, but there's some shrines right here. Okay, let's get. Okay, this is about to get rough. I'm spawning the boss as well. That's the 3 bosses. Things are getting hairy. Oh, snap. I'm gonna die. Oh, God. Oh, God. I just activated my bullshit button. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I thought I was doing more damage. Apparently not. Oh, Shrine save me, Shrine. Give me extra power. Oh, God. Dodge. Lifesteal. Oh, there's too much crap. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ah! Oh, I'm gonna die. Not like this. No. Oh, that was a bad idea. Um, I think not only does it increase the number of bosses that spawn, but also their health. So it was a bad idea to summon so many. Oh well. Looks like I did the most damage with the fire. Slay Rockets came in second. Oh. Well, that's it for my video. This is Megabonk. Hopefully you'll like it. Maybe you'll give it a buy. But it is a lot of fun. Bye bye.